Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here, and welcome back to Orbox C. Just a quick side note, if the audio sounds a little bit off on this episode, please let me know if anything at all that I can do to improve it. I just had to reinstall Windows again due to some shenanigans, and I think I got everything set up perfectly. I'm going to be looking at it in post and trying to correct stuff, but just in case I miss anything, let me know. But yeah, so as I said, I had to reinstall Windows, and I spent like a half an hour trying to work my way back to this position because I thought I had to redo it, but I did back up all the saves. I forgot that I had backed up all the saves. I thought everything else that I did worked with the Steam Cloud flawlessly, or at least with the backup mechanic. You can back up your apps in Steam and create an archive so you don't have to re-download the entire game. I did that since, you know, I know I was going to be installing stuff and all that. So unfortunately this game didn't do that, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I managed to save the files, and I got like halfway through normal. Like I did easy, average, and halfway through normal in less than a half an hour, something like that. My easy time actually got down to 2 minutes from 2:32. It's actually rather interesting. But those are gone. I erased those. I guess I could probably undo it, but I don't feel like doing so. We're gonna get back started at hard here. We got our sneak peek of this last time. Our goal is, of course, to just destroy all of our explosive blocks. So thus far, either all the moves that we can take right now are symmetrical. They've been symmetrical up to this point. I have a feeling I need the speed. Yeah, I have a feeling I need the speed. Nice, that wasn't too bad. There was a little bit of the speed requirement in there, but it all worked out. Oh, this is fun. Alright, so we're just getting to the exit. Oh wow, we haven't seen one of those in a while. So we can do our standard stuff here. What I see personally is these being closed and these being expanded, and thus you end up in here, this being empty, and then going up and doing that. In fact, that is the only way I can see getting to here at all. That is the only way. Because there is nothing else that you can run into. Obviously, you can't stop here, you can't stop here, can't stop here, and you can't stop here. So you gotta be able to stop here. The way that we would accomplish that, it seems like... This will be interesting, actually. Looks like we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna do a little bit of experimenting just to see how the lay of the land goes. So if we do this, darn, didn't quite work the way that I was hoping. Okay, this... Nope, that doesn't get us there set up. Oh, it kind of does. Okay, so I think I kind of see some of what's going on here. But... Okay. We need... there. So what this does is this... Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so maybe that's not what I need to do. So what I'm imagining here is... If we go up through here, then we need... Yeah, okay, that's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. So the problem is, we need to find a way to get into this trench. Once these three are closed, we need to find a way to get in there when that is expanded. And there's no way for us to stop over here either. Well, if we could stop here, obviously we'd be good. But there's no place for us to stop over here to get in like this. So the second way to get in is for this to be expanded, this not to be expanded, and come in from this way from the purple. Which we can totally do. We can totally do that. We just have to do it right. So what we have to do is we have to go up through here. And when we go up through there, that sets it up. But it sets us up for doing this safely. That's the key. Because actually, if we go down through the red, this, expand this, and we go back, we end up here, and then... Doop. We end up here, which we can then pop back out and then be right there. So, fantastic. We now just have to figure out how to get where we want to get. That's going to be tricky. Before we used this. But we can instead... Ah, yes, okay. We can instead... No, not quite. We can't close this. Our only method to closing that gate is coming up through the purple. Is that right? Yes, coming up through that purple. That's not right. Alright, we do this. Check, please. That took a while, but that's okay. Fantastic. Oh, goody. Just get to the end. I like the just get to the end ones. I think that, I mean, obviously the other missions are fun. They add a little bit more multitasking to your brain, which has its merits. But something about the just get to the end is this is going to be challenging. Just worry about getting to the end. Like, just a little bit. So we got two main options here, going left and going down. Both are going to end up in similar situations in that we don't have much choice in how we do this. Like, we don't have a choice until here again. Darn. I'm trying to wiggle my way in right here. Everything else is set up exactly as I want it to be. How do I do that? I don't think I can from here. All right. Because I think that's the only way here. Or there. Without touching these, getting there. Well, right now that's not possible. But maybe it is. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. I'm forced to do this. Once again, we end up in basically the same position. So... my options here... There. That's the key. If we can get along this line, we can... And presuming we have this already in place, which we might not be able to do. Oh yeah, no, we don't have to do it from there. So if we have nothing in place, we can get along this line. Doop 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 doop. Check. So we need to get on this line. Is that even doable? I think the answer is no. Problem is to get on this line. So to get on this line, we have to solidify these. No, we have to solidify these, which is effectively impossible. See, now I'm in the exact same position I was before, where I'm trapped down in here, and I'm gonna have to make this move. Okay. I'm missing something simple here, I feel. Man. Wait, I think I got it. We're so close. It's right there. If we could... Oh, I was like, if we could just get there, and oh, we can. I'm just silly. Fantastic. Alright. Ooh. Okay. This is a fun little thing in the middle. So, if you ever get in, you have to come out the other way. But you can... For this one, you can spiral out. This one, you can spiral out and back in. This one you can spiral back out in. This one you cannot. Because it's like this. Okay. Interesting. Oh no, you can't spiral back in. I'm silly. I'm silly. So we have to work our way back in then multiple times. Because you can run this ring easy. That's not a problem. The difficulty is getting these 4 orbs. Actually, no. If you get in once, you can go out and back in. So that's fine. But I can't just if I run in here to start with, there's no way out. So I can't do that to begin with. We do also have to break all the ice. That's not helpful. And then I'm dead because I can't get out. So we either have to break all the ice first. Well, okay, if I do this... At the very least, as long as we can get back in, we are eventually good. That, however, is the hard part. Because, oh, I can never get back to this again. Can I? I don't think I can. I'm using that to just clear out our path here since we've made some wrong turns. So, this ice is a problem. Or is it? Yes, it is. This ice is a problem. So basically, we have to collect the orbs around the edge last. That must be last. The problem is this ice right here. There's no way to get it except going down right now. But if we go down right now... If we go down right now to break it, we lock out our ability to get into this spiral. We just can't do it. Or can we? Well, the problem is we run into a secondary problem here. Because technically, I could do this. And we can get back in by being here, except for the part where we can't get back in now. Like, when we do this round, I need to figure out a way... Oh, by doing this. That lets us break that. Oh. Except we're still screwed. Because I can't go down. I can be stuck here instead. Okay, so... This is why we have to come in like that. The difficulty is, to come in like this, we either have to be where we are right now and go in, or we have to come in this way to break this piece of ice. The problem is, this piece of ice is key for both of those solutions, because... No. For the getting back in from going around, this piece of ice is critical. But it's the only thing protecting this piece of ice from us. That's the danger. And the difficulty. Because we can't get back onto this horizontal. We just can't do it. Can we? I don't think we can. I do not see the means by which we can get back onto that vertical. Because to get onto this vertical, we need something to stop us here or here. Like, literally in this, like something physically solid here that we can bump into, which we just don't have. Which implies that we have to break this ice first. Because I can't think of a sneaky way to do it. We can't get in from down here or anything weird like that. Man. Because if we just get that one, we can do it. But I don't think there's a way. I just don't see it. Like, that has to be it. No. We're playing chicken and egg here. Because if I do this first, then this has to be the last one that I get because I will die getting it. There's nothing we can put in the way. Whereas, if I get this... there's just no way for me to get back. There has to be a way to do one of these two things because they are behaving in a way that is mutually exclusive when we know they must not be, because this puzzle is solvable. And that's the crux of the problem. Everything else here we've figured out how to do. We might run into some slight problems, but there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing cheeky we can do with getting down here and, like, after this closes, getting here and going up. That's not true. Is it? Okay, that's the answer. I don't know how. Yeah, that's the problem, is I don't know how. So, if one of these is closed, presumably this one, by doing this, we can, hypothetically, mind you, get in from here. But we have to go in this way, and this is something else that has caused problems, because the only way we did this was some weird shtick. And I don't see a way around that. I don't see a way to close this without... If we break this... The other problem is that if we close both of these, then this becomes the infinite loop that we can't get out of. That's worth noting as well. Even if we use that fun little escape trick, we still end up on that route, which we can't do anything about. Oh man, this is a brain burner for sure, which is exactly what I expected. Exactly what I expected. Yikes. Oh. I'm a dummy. We go... Dang it. I was like, oh, this is open. We just have to hit here. Which means you have to close this one. Oh, yeah. No, that's exactly what we do. Oh, darn, I messed up. Okay. Let's go. That was good. That was a tough one. I liked that one. Holy crap. Okay, so symmetrical across our axis here. Well, technically this axis also. Okay, if we pick... Yeah, we have to pick one of those two directions. So far we've had no choices. And here's why. Because going right and going left are the same thing, just rotated 180 degrees. So we do this. We could bounce back. We could bounce all the way back to the other side. This is true. But we're still technically operating under the same assumption here. Which means that our next landing will be here. If we go to the right now, excuse me, if we go to the right now, we die. There's nothing we can do because up is death, down is death, left is death, and right is death. So we must go down again. Here we are in a similar predicament. Though, once again, I will note that we could go all the way back around and be in a similar situation. We technically only need to figure out how to clear part of it, and then we should be okay. So here's where our first real decision-making ability comes in. Because we can now go left and right and end back up on this path. Now, remember, we could just bust straight down, but break all of these, come back around, break through all of these. So it's really these 6 and these 6 that are the difficult ones. So it looks to me... Here's where we're going to end up with our problem. This looks nice and all, but if we go in here and clear these out, we're doomed. Now, if we go this way, we're kind of too short. So what this says to me is... we got to do something like this. That's not right. Yeah, we're gonna be close, but we're not gonna make it. The problem is if we we have to destroy these. Okay, we have to destroy these two, which we can do. I think. Can we do that safely? I don't think we can, actually. I lied. We can't pull it off. We also can't just do this. From here, we can, in fact, destroy everything, but there's no stopgap. Now we can do stupid crap like this. Which lets us destroy some more of those. But those 6 are basically the problem that we have to solve. Whoops. I've gone and trapped myself. I'm dead. So how do we break these 6? Well, technically it's these 12. But since the map is symmetrical in multiple ways, we really want to figure out how to break 6 and get back into the channel. The channel being this that I'm talking about. Because the key to getting This is going to be a tough one. We're going to be stuck on this one for a little bit, I think, and this is probably going to be the last one we solve this episode. I know I'm being very quiet, but I'm just trying to look at this and see what I'm missing. Because I'm very much watching this coil. But the thing is, to destroy these, we need a safe avenue. We can do it maybe with speed. We have to destroy this one. So no, we can't do it with speed. Well, maybe not. Or maybe we can. No, we can't. So the difficulty here is that, well, first off, let's get ourselves into the optimal situation. This is the optimal situation. This is as many as we can safely destroy without running into problems. Arguably, we can destroy this one. But it's not worth doing. Or is it? So if we slide this way, we can blow up this one. But I don't think we want to do that either. We can shave off these two and be back in the channel. Shave off these two. be back in the channel. But that doesn't actually help us. Because we need to get to these. Okay, so let's go ahead and... I think I actually want to destroy that one. Because now I don't have to worry about this one. And that's important. See, now we can get rid of these two and still be in the channel. In fact, we have no choice but to stay in the channel. We cannot possibly benefit out of coming back. Here's where I'm not sure if speed's gonna come in. If I go down, this blows up. Darn it. So we have a problem. And it comes with the fact that every single time we're just one short. Because every single time we pop back, we can't keep going where we want to. Like, I can... Like, if I were to go back through, I'd end up here. Oh, right here. Which would mean this would be ticking. And I don't have that kind of time. Because... I'm trying to figure out a way. The real problem is this, are these two. These two are the big problem. More specifically, this one in this particular situation. Because I'm looking at this, I'm going, okay. If I wanted to, I could pop down, go over here, blow this up, tick, down, tick, and I could start these ticking. In this case, this one's the problem, because I have to blow this one up. If I didn't have to blow this one up, I could go up, hit, down, across, and be back in the channel. So instead, I have to go down, destroy this, go up, destroy this, come back. So I can get rid of those three, no problem. And I end up back here. I slide this way, I hit this one, I blow it up, I go, I hit this, I have to blow it up, I can start this one, I can start this one, and I can be back in the channel. Yay, right? But there's still this one. And that's the problem. This one single tick, that one single bomb is the problem. Because I have to blow it up to get to do what I want to do. And I can't find another way to blow it up. As far as I can tell, there's no way to blow that one up other than pushing through the middle block. And that, oh my gosh, that's the problem for all of these getting back into the channel. Because to blow up this one, you have to be here. You have to be here. And so you have to go down, and that's all you've got, and that's not enough to get you back into the channel. Unless this one, unless this one exists. Does that work? If this one exists, I can get back into the channel. I think I got it. I think I got it. Doesn't matter if that one blows up. Aha! Holy shit, that took like 2 minutes. 400 seconds. I don't care. Alright, that was tough. That one really hurt my brain. Because I wanted to destroy all 6 of those in one go. And being able to bounce back and forth like that. It required not using the symmetry. And I was really focusing on using the symmetry. Which is something I should have figured out by now as one of the things that they like to use. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.